Welcome back to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm your host, Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. We've been coming to you live throughout the day from the Singapore Fintech Festival. And joining me on set, we have Michael Reeves. He's the member of the advisory board for Piston Vault. We're going to take a look at a very hot topic, digital assets custody, and how that's being helped along with blockchain. Michael, thanks so much for joining us at the Fintech Festival. And digital asset custody is such a hot topic within this space, and I think part of it is how it compares to custody in traditional markets.
Jill, thank you very much. So the big difference is that traditional custody involves holding assets and having responsibility for those assets. And it's very easy then to know where those assets actually are, both geographically and technically. When it comes to digital assets, however, you're not really holding the asset itself. What you're actually doing is holding the keys to the asset. Now, those keys may not be unique. So there are lots of aspects of digital asset custody you have to be very careful of. If keys were duplicated, it would be unclear exactly where those assets existed. It would be unclear who actually had control of them. There would be also every possibility that if somebody compromised the keys, that they could move those assets without you necessarily being aware of it. You don't have a central system such as you would do in a traditional custodian.
All right, let's talk about Piston Vault, where you're a member of the advisory board. What solutions are they using to kind of fit into where we are in the current market environment?
Yeah, so at the moment in digital asset custody, there are a number of different solutions which really range from wallets on your mobile phone through to cold storage. And the idea with cold storage is that your wallet is kept away in a vault somewhere. It's never connected to the internet. Therefore, nobody, in theory, could ever compromise that wallet and those keys. Piston Vault sits somewhere between the two. They've taken the view that there is an opportunity to provide a combination of hardware and software security for cryptographic keys for cryptocurrencies. And what they've done is come up with this very exciting solution where there are multiple channels of control for each piston. The keys are kept offline, so they're not connected to the internet. And then when you need to actually sign a transaction, the keys are actually connected to the internet for the term of the signature, and then they're automatically removed again. Now, the beauty of this is that in traditional custody, you have banks who are very, very good at making sure that people can't pick up a telephone, con their way in, move assets that they shouldn't be able to. If you want to put that kind of infrastructure into the crypto world, it costs you just as much as it does to do in a bank. Piston Vault offers that in-between solution where you have very difficult to penetrate software protection followed by hardware protection, and unless you can get through the many layers of the onion on multiple parts all at exactly the same time and reach that bottom point, then you cannot compromise the piston.
All right, no, it's interesting because you come from a traditional finance background and you've moved into newer technology. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so again, I think this really comes down to a lot of misunderstandings in the crypto world and the traditional world regarding each other. So the beauty of this is that it really brings the two together. It starts to bridge that divide and solves a lot of the challenges that each side is unprepared to respond to in the other side. The huge thing I think with this now is that there are many, many more traditional financial institutions who are looking to move into crypto custody.
Right.
And as I say, this I think is one of the answers to that sort of problem.
All right, so Piston Vault, where's the company now, and where do you think it's going to go going forward?
Yeah, so Piston Vault has now built its first prototype. Very exciting. In fact, if you look at their website, there's a video of the piston actually in action, and there will be some photographs of the prototype going out on the Twitter feed. So Piston Vault is now looking for its second round of seed funding and looking to partners to deploy the cylinders.
All right, very exciting. Thanks so much for joining us at the Fintech Festival. And thank you for joining me throughout the day on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.